In this video, I'm continuing to look at natural, potent remedies to support your stress response, your emotional balance, and your gut health. In other words, to improve how you get nourishment from your food and how you feel good no matter what. So today's video is all about essential oils. I recommend using essential oils to combine with energy work to give you a super fast and accelerated approach to improve your energetic balance and improve your health. So I've already shared videos which give you amazing, easy to follow energy routines to support your digestive process, to help you release your stress, and also an energy psychology routine, a tapping routine to support the way you think about your stress response and the way that you eat to avoid things like emotional eating. So those combined will really support you to have a very different outlook on how you relate to any struggles in your life and how you cope with it from a digestive perspective, because how we think and feel is absolutely connected to what goes on in our body. So essential oils are another tool in the energy toolkit. All therapeutic grade organic essential oils. I only use the 100% essential oil from good resources. So I prefer doTERRA essential oils. They're well known all over the world. So I've been using essential oils for over 30 years and using them as part of my practice on myself, family and friends, and obviously on my clients. And I've developed blends which are really helpful to naturally lift the process. So if you're at all struggling with energy techniques, you don't think it's for you, and you struggle with energy psychology, then another way to naturally heal your body is to use these very potent medicines, really. So essential oils are the original medicine cabinet of caveman. For thousands and thousands of years, we've used plants and herbs to support our own health. And essential oils are just a really potent form of a plant. So it takes literally one drop of rose essential oil. It's pounds and pounds of rose petals. So their vital ingredients are really concentrated forms. So one drop, one small amount goes a very, very long way therapeutically. They are more than just a nice smell. People who know me will see that I'm on my soapbox now, but essential oils all carry this amazing energetic vibration. They are intelligent. They pass through the blood-brain barrier. So unlike chemical pills and medicine, which can be toxic, can have side effects, can be addictive, these will only go to the part that's needed. If your body doesn't need it, it will naturally excrete it. The molecules are small enough to penetrate the cell wall, so they are healing you from the inside out. And when you put together different blends of these essential oils, they are even more powerful. And at the end of the day, most modern drugs are based on the chemical compounds that are found naturally in these oils. So as an example, aspirin, we've all used aspirin. That's willow bark. Morphine and all the opiates are from poppy plants, and I could name many, many more. So they have powerful chemical components, but they are all bioavailable. They grow on this planet the same as we do, and that means we can absorb them and use them so much more effectively. So throw away your no, don't throw them away. Speak to your GP about any of the medications that you're currently on, but essential oils will not compete with any of your medications. They can be used alongside any of your medication to complement and improve your health. So don't worry about using these, because they won't harm you. And most of what I'm suggesting is, or all of what I'm suggesting today, is either topical, i.e. putting it on your skin, or inhaling it, so absorbing it through your olfactory system. All incredibly powerful. And today I want to focus on your adrenals. So when we're stressed out in a state of chronic stress, your adrenal glands, little glands that are on your left-hand side behind your stomach. So I'll point to this part of my body, that's my left, but going deep into the core of your body, sitting behind your stomach. Your adrenal glands are the ones that pump the necessary hormones into your system for fight or flight. So they give you that sudden burst of energy to run or to fight your aggressor, which is all well and good. But when we have too much adrenaline pumping through our system, which is the state you get into with chronic stress, it means you get adrenal overload and you'll start to suffer. So what does adrenal overload or adrenal fatigue look like? It could just be that you go to bed, you have your 8 hours, you have a really good sleep, but when you wake up, you still feel exhausted. So you're walking around constantly feeling groggy, constantly feeling like you just haven't had enough sleep. Or it could be, it affects your metabolism and your hormonal balance. So if you're struggling to lose weight, no matter what you eat, and despite the exercise you do, again, it could be adrenal fatigue. So you'll notice as well, if your adrenals are burning out, that you're more likely to get any illness that's going. So your immune system is struggling, you've got too much adrenaline and cortisol constantly in your system, and you're literally burning your poor old body out. So the energy techniques I've shared will really help with that, as will the EFT, the tapping routine. So please, if you haven't looked at those and you're worried about adrenal fatigue, go back and check those out. I'll put the links in with this video. But today I wanted to share a wonderful adrenal blend. This is a very powerful blend. It has 5 essential oils, and I'll go through. Actually, I wanted to go through in a certain order. Here we GALBANUM. Don't know whether you can read that, it's probably backwards. GALBANUM is the first essential oil, and this is a bark or a resin-based oil. So it comes from a tree, and resin-based oils are really powerful at grounding, but this one is particularly good for calming your central nervous system. So it's a really wonderful oil in its own right to use to calm your central nervous system. Then the next one I wanted to use, because it's also made from a bark. So anything that's, but I think of a tree is grounded because it has these wonderful roots, massive root system. So many of the tree-based oils, either from bark or from tree roots or from the resin, are fantastic to keep you grounded, centered and calm. And cinnamon is a wonderful, it comes from the cinnamon bark. We all know cinnamon spice. And quite often we have something that's cinnamon, like a lovely hot milk with cinnamon in it. We think soothing thoughts. And there is a reason for that, because cinnamon is a naturally soothing and warming spice. So it soothes your nerves. And it's fantastic. I mean, because it's a warming oil, it's very good at supporting, when you put it on your skin, it improves the circulation. So it actually increases the absorption of the other oils that you blend it with. So very powerful from that perspective. And then the next one I wanted is MANUKA. MANUKA honey, I'm sure you've heard of. We use that for medicinal purposes because it's antibacterial. It allows your blood system to clean up all sorts of bacteria and even viruses. So MANUKA is fantastic for your immunity, but this is also made from, it's actually made from the leaves of the MANUKA plant. And if you think of leaves as being the sort of the part that absorbs the sunshine, well, imagine that being distilled into an oil. You're almost absorbing through the essential oil that beautiful uplifting sense of the sunshine, because you know it's chlorophyll, it's being absorbed through the leaves, and it's that essence that you're getting with this. But particularly with new MANUKA essential oil, this is good for your central nervous system. Another great way to calm. The next one I want to look at is rosemary. We've probably all heard of the herb rosemary. We've used it in our cooking, and we could probably know that smell. It's quite an uplifting smell, and it can be used in cleaning products because it is, again, naturally antibacterial, anti-inflammatory, and it actually is a very sort of one of those uplifting scents. So this one is fantastic to lift fatigue. So if you're worried about that kind of energy slump, the energy slump that you might get during the day when you're suffering from adrenal fatigue, rosemary is that uplifting, getting you out of that state of nervous exhaustion, back into a state of balance, and giving you an energy boost. And then the final one, thyme. So another herb that we've used a lot in cooking. And again, I'm sure you've smelt thyme. It's uplifting, it's fragrant. It has that kind of woody, resiny smell to it. So thyme, a fantastic essential oil. It's one of the stronger ones to really boost your immune system, balance your hormones. And because it's balancing your hormones, it's taking the pressure off your adrenals, so it's really supporting your adrenal response. And another thing about thyme is, I've talked about your physical uplift with rosemary. With thyme, it's an emotional uplift. So again, the leaves, the sunshine, you're absorbing that wonderful sunshine uplift. This is about your emotional uplift. So a beautiful blend that supports your emotions, your body, your energy levels, your hormonal balance, and all of that is supporting your adrenals. So use these alongside the energy techniques. You can put them in a powerful blend of equal drops. I use 10 drops of each, a couple of drops in your diffuser, or you can actually, once it's blended, and I have a blended one here, you can not bother with a diffuser and do this really simply. One drop, can't see it, one drop into your palm, rub your palms together. I can already smell that, it's amazing. And literally, oh, it's amazing. It's a bit difficult to describe how it can be uplifting and calming all at the same time, but it really is. And just 5 deep belly breaths of this blend, my adrenal blend, will really support you. It already makes me feel incredibly calm. And it clears your nasal passages, because that thyme and rosemary is lovely for kind of expanding and dilating your respiratory capillaries, so it starts to take in more oxygen, all of which is doing your adrenals a lot of good. So for instant energy and instant calm, try that adrenal blend. Once you've made that blend up, if you do want to use it topically over your adrenals, balance it with the same number of drops of a carrier oil. So if you've used 5 of each, 5 times 5 is 25 drops, use 50 drops of a carrier oil. That sounds like it's a lot of messing about, but it's very, very quick to do. And you can always just look at how much you have in your bottle and then double it and just pour it in. That's the quickest and easiest way to do it. And if you want to rub them on your adrenals, you actually would be going to the small of your back. So come around from belly button all the way around to your back and just shift upwards and outwards, the flanks of your back, and give that a nice massage with the oil blend, the diluted oil blend on. And it's a wonderful feeling. It instantly relaxes your muscles, so you feel the tension leave your body. And as the tension leaves your body, so your mind relaxes too. And all of that is getting that lovely parasympathetic nervous system, stimulating that so that you're calming everything down. It's beautiful. So if you'd like to know more about the ingredients, I'll put them all on with this video. If you'd like to just sample the blend, message me and we'll work out a way of sending you one of these lovely blends. And if you want to heal yourself, if you want to be accountable for your own well-being, then join me on the journey. Like, subscribe and share. And thank you so much for listening. I really do appreciate it. Cheers, guys.